Yo, look at the melons on that guy.
I've been quiet for too long.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. So before we get started, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and also share this video on all your platforms, show all your friends, and let's just have a good time together with everybody, okay? Also, I do have an Instagram, guys, and this is where I post most of my makeup looks. I posted 2 creative makeup looks. One is a unicorn look and one is an ice king. So if you guys want to check that out, I will put my Instagram and all my social medias in the description below, and I will also pop my tag in right there. Thanks, guys. So if you've been on my page, you're noticing that my profile is turning more into beauty and lifestyle, which I'm enjoying. I'm literally enjoying it. So what that means is I'm going to be doing a lifestyle video today. What this lifestyle video is, it's going to be about a diet that me and my roommate are doing. So far, we are 3 days into the diet, and I have a lot of energy and feeling good, but definitely feel some of the effects of the diet, and we'll get more into that later. Without further ado, make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, follow my Instagram, and let's get to the video. Oh, and I forgot, if you the realist, and I said duh, if you the realist, make sure you turn on that bell, post notifications so you know when I post. It really helps me out a lot when I get the views and likes on the video within the first 24 hours that it is posted. So with your help, that is all possible in growing my YouTube channel. So I appreciate everybody who is going to turn on the bell, who's subscribing to my channel, liking, leaving comments. It means a lot to me. And now, let's get to the video.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it.
So we got Ben in the picture. Hey. So he does have a YouTube channel, but I mean, doesn't really use it anymore.
Yeah,
but
I gave up.
Ben, why are we here today?
Oh, we're going on a keto diet.
Hey.
And we are buying supplies for it.
We're just buying literally a bunch of meats and a bunch of things that have oil and fat in it, which sounds kind of counterproductive to when you're trying to lose weight, but it works perfect. So we've successfully conquered the chip aisle, and we only got about 7 bags of chips. But they're chicharron, so they have 0 carbs in them, so we're still winning. I'm just gonna label this part 30 seconds of Ben complaining about the cheese in Walmart.
I'm from Wisconsin, man.
Yeah, I know, he's a
We have,
cheese
like,
guy.
48 different varieties of string cheese. This is like 3. It'd be like from there down. Kraft, I don't know if Kraft's gonna be good. It's probably gonna suck.
Oh, Kraft, what is this, Sargento?
Sargento's actually pretty decent.
Oh, we have a winner.
Maybe.
Kraft?
Those Kraft foods.
Oh, and then
this is like literally double the price.
Right. So why don't we just try out the great value mozzarella ones? Ben's having a fit. Look, he's having a fit right now. How will I know? How will I know? Of the green beans.
Higher one.
The footage that you just saw was day 2 of shopping for the keto diet. So we did go shopping the day before that, but we did not come prepared. And we were just walking around the store kind of throwing things in the diet that I remember from the first time I did it, and just reading the back of labels trying to figure out how many carbs something has. Now, this is definitely a way that you can go about doing this diet, but if you prepare just a little bit more and plan out your meals for the week, I feel that it is a lot easier. What I did is I put together a ketogenic diet sheet that had all the foods that you could eat plus the net carbs, so that way it kind of takes the guessing game out of it. So if you want to see the resource, it will be in the description below. That might help you out with your keto diet journey. Now, with this diet, planning is key to the success. If you do not plan, I promise you, you will fail, or it'll be very difficult to do this, because temptation is what literally kind of gets the best of you in this diet, because there's a lot of things that you can't eat, but there's also a lot of things that you can eat. So you're probably over there wondering, what exactly is a ketogenic diet and how do I get into it? I definitely want to tell you this, and I have 8 steps for you, but first, let me show you how we prepared for this. So with the ketogenic diet, you can't eat a lot of things, so I'm about to go to the refrigerator and the freezer as well as the pantry, and throw everything out that we cannot eat. On the keto diet, these are like all of the things we are not allowed to have, except for like the eggs and stuff. Those are just expired because, you know, we're boys. Yeah, like ketchups and condiments and fruits and things like that. I mean, all of this stuff is not bad for a diet, but it's bad for a keto diet. So all of this stuff will be swiped in the trash. Well, take it to work first and then donate it. But some of it's going in the trash. Yeah. Like you're going in the trash. If you made it to this point in the video and you're still interested in the diet, here are 8 tips that if you follow pretty closely, you will be successful on this diet. Let's get to it. Number 1, restrict your carbs. So you should be eating about 35 grams of net carbs per day. A net carb is total carbs minus dietary fiber, and that gets you net carbs. And if you don't feel like doing those calculations, you can just do a total of 50 grams of carbs per day, and that should keep you in ketosis. Number 2, restrict your protein. So you should be eating about 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per each pound of body mass that you have. So this part gets a little bit difficult with like the math and calculation. So they do have online keto calculators that you can use, and I will definitely put those in the description below. Number 3, probably the best part about this diet is do not worry about fat content in foods. So a lot of diets say, oh, you want to eat things that are low fat or things that have less fat in them. Your main source of energy on a keto diet is fat, and you need enough of that to keep you going throughout the day to make you feel good and have that energy. If you start to feel like very lethargic after your first week of doing keto, then it's probably because you're not getting enough fat content. So fat is good in this situation. Fat is necessary in order to get skinty, honey, okay? Number 4, drink water. So water is super important. I cannot stress this enough. When I first started doing a keto diet like a couple of years ago, I was lacking on my water content, and I was still losing like 1 to 2 pounds a week. But once I started drinking about a gallon of water a day, I was losing up to 4 to 5 pounds a week. So make sure you are drinking water. If you don't like water, you can use Mio or Crystal Light packets that have 0 carbs in them. Number 5. So this one kind of sucks, but there is a trick to it. You want to stop snacking or slow down on snacking. So if you are a person who likes to snack throughout the day, you know, at work, you're eating chips or you're eating these types of things, these cause insulin spikes when you're on this diet. So whenever you have an insulin spike, you have to wait until your glycogen or sugar stores go down before you start going back into losing weight in ketosis. So if you are a snacker and you need help with that, what I usually would do is take your 3 main meals out of the day and cut them in half. And then that gets you 6 meals that you can eat throughout the day, and you can eat every 2 to 3 hours, and it works perfectly. Number 6, start fasting. So fasting can be a great tool to boost your ketone levels throughout the day. Now, fasting can get a little bit difficult with like there's different styles that you can do, there's different timing amounts. The most frequent one I've seen is to fast for 10 to 13 hours out of the day, and fasting includes while you're sleeping. So for me, I would say the best thing that would work for me is if you stop eating for the day at 8 p.m., you can start eating again at 9 a.m. the next day, as long as you stop at 8 p.m. again. If you want more information on fasting and you are interested in this, it is not necessary for the ketogenic diet, but it does help you lose a little bit more weight. That resource will be in the description below. Number 7. So the best thing about the keto diet is that you do not need to exercise in order to lose weight, but if you exercise, you will lose a lot more pounds per week. So with the ketogenic diet, since you are using ketones or fat as energy, you will run out of energy and feel really lethargic if you try to work out too hard. So this is the only diet, well maybe not the only one, but this is the only diet that I've done before where they told you to do 20 to 30 minutes of exercise a day, and literally like light walking or like a little brisk walking, but nothing too intense. So like lifting weights and all that, cut it out. You don't need it. But if you do it, just be very careful and listen to your body and how you feel. Lastly, number 8, start supplementing. So with supplements, I'm not a doctor, so I do not want to tell you what you need for your body. So if you do want to take supplements, that's vitamins or adding anything else into your diet, I would consult with your doctor or nutritionist so that you can get the correct information. I know for me personally, since you are using a lot of fats and you eat a lot of cheeses and stuff like that, I do get backed up sometimes. sometimes. So I usually add fiber into my diet. Like you can pour it into a drink, Metamucil. There's a bunch of them out there that you can use, and that helps keep me regular throughout the diet because nobody likes to be backed up. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope that you enjoyed it and you picked up some tips and tricks that are gonna help you get slim for this summer or just for the rest of your life in general. Because I mean, honestly, this diet you can do for a long period of time, and you can increase the carb amount so it's not so restrictive, and literally just lose weight and maintain, do whatever you need in life to stay fit. Today's shout out goes to Ash is my moose. Thank you so much for being active on Instagram and actually most of my social media profiles. I truly appreciate it, and you help me get closer to my dream every day. To see more makeup looks, they are on my Instagram page. The link is in the description below, along with all of my other social media platforms where I post comedies, content, music, all sorts of things. It is all in the description below. Remember, everybody, stay positive. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something because you are in charge of your life. Everybody have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next Sunday. Peace!